is we set up an NPS survey. They've never done an NPS survey before. So looking at the data this week, it was actually really interesting to see. They had lots of good feedback. There was very little indifferent. There was a few that weren't great. But you know what I loved about it was seeing their reaction going, oh, I was so unaware that this was a problem that I can now address it. And he got on the front foot, addressed it. I said, even some of this content, this feedback you've been getting is actually really great for the knowledge base, which he's building out. I said, just answer those questions. Like if people are honestly asking those questions or concerned about those things and have given you a bad review or given you that feedback, use that to your advantage. And he actually was like, oh, I'm really glad I did this. So it was a really good experience and just highlighted to him how important that was. And yeah, so that was just a really good story. Like I just love seeing the way he reacted to it instead of going, oh, this is terrible, I'm going to turn it off, I don't want to hear from these people. Again,
Wow.
he really embraced the feedback was really good. And I think it was great. I was like, yeah, this is the way to.
You might have changed my mind on this actually just in that comment, Ian.
Yeah.
Because I'm not a fan of surveys.
No.
I just reckon they're noise. The people that like you will tell you they like you, and the people that have got, having a bad day will complain. I'm just like, but you are right. And I know we do an NPS survey with our HubShots listeners. And you're right. Every so often we'll get a comment that's really good or a request. It's almost like a suggestion.
Yes.
They're never kind of upset. I mean, you can't really get upset. It's a podcast. Come on. But they will have suggestions, and that is really valuable.
That's right. And that's what you're looking for, right? And I think I've said this before. Sometimes in a business where you do this regularly and people are kind of conditioned to hearing from you, it actually triggers them to do things. One of our long-time customers that do this, that sell machinery. And when this went out once, someone replied, they didn't actually reply. They didn't actually fill out the NPS, but they replied to the email and said, oh, actually, no, I think they filled it out. But then they put in the comments, oh, I was meaning to talk to you guys. I want to buy another machine. Yeah. So I was like, oh, okay. So it's actually really fascinating. I think people forget these are all just touch points along a journey with people, right? We're dealing with people at the end of the day. And some of us go through really busy periods. Some of us go through really quiet periods. But it's just a touch to know that you're there, right? I'm not going to do it now. But when I am ready, I will go back and probably go, oh, what did Craig send me? I'm going to go search that because I would have filed it away in my email somewhere. And don't discount sending that email or thinking, oh, no one's looking at it, right? Yes, there are some metrics you need to look at. Like if you've got really poor deliverability and so on, you need to look at that and understand why.